Department of Corrections. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. To accept this free call, press 1. You may start the conversation now.
People don't know how hard it is in prison unless you step foot in there. You know what I mean? Because I have a cousin that's doing natural life in prison, and I used to ignore his phone calls. I used to ignore his letters. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have never done that, because now I feel I can not just empathize but sympathize with everything he's going through.
You want to be able to keep in contact with people on the outside, people that care about you and that matter in your life, and just not be surrounded by these cops that are looking down on you and discriminating you every day and just treating you like shit.
A lot of us, that we're in there, we go through a really bad depression when we're in there. Like a lot of us too, like my mom is quadriplegic, and when I was in there, like I needed those phone calls, you know?
For me, like that, when I've been in so long, I get detached and I get cold. So if I didn't have anybody on the outside to talk to, then, I'd become isolated.
You need to be in touch with your family and parenting from behind the wall, and which is hard, and you need to be in touch with your children.
I was doing natural life in prison, and so phone calls to my family members, my son, who was 3 when I left and got incarcerated, was very important to me because I had to watch him grow through the phone and the visits and things of that nature. To have to pay a bill outstanding the way my grandmother at the time, God rest her soul, she had to pay, was devastating to her as an elderly person.
It takes a lot of your money. The first minute is $1 something, and the next minute is 10 cents, and it goes on from there.
For me to call my family, it cost me over $3 a phone call. You know what I mean? And it's like now me and my family are ending up spending $400 or $500 a month, probably sometimes more, on the phone to keep in contact. Believe it or not, it puts a stress on relationships with other people when you call them and they don't have the money. They want to talk to you, but they can't afford it. It's just a burden. When I call, I know for a fact that when I call my father, he's like, "Oh, here we go again. How much is this going to cost me? I can't afford this." Of course, he wants to talk to me.
Back in 2017, I was told about my father passing away. At that particular time, I did not have funds on the phone, and the officer decided to give me 5 minutes a call. It was very, very difficult, very emotionally difficult to be able to talk to my loved ones in front of this officer about my father's passing. It is very difficult for a person such as myself, who is serving a life without parole, to maintain funds in order to be able to speak to my loved ones.
I know a girl right now that just for her to call, because she has 2 baby sisters, to call one of them just to know how they're doing, she has to pick whether she wants deodorant, toothpaste, or phone call. So I just recently talked to her baby sister, and so many heinous crime happened to her sister. And she can't even know about it because it's hard for her to talk to them because she doesn't have the money.
Oh my God, you can have more phone calls. You will be more connected to the outside world. So that will help out a lot.
And then there's people that don't have anybody to give them money or to help, pay for phone calls. And if no one knows where they are, you know what I mean? Like, you can just call and it's free, so you can let somebody know, where you are in case someone's looking for you.
You will have a better bond with your children. You'll be able to formulate a better relationship with your family. You'll be a sense of relief. You'll have better energy. You'll be more focused. Your life will be so much better on the inside. You'll have a weight off your chest.